Walt Disney typically used the term motion picture when referring to the films he created. However, he makes an exception in the case of Sleeping Beauty, opting instead to describe it as a moving illustration. This distinctive illustrative quality within the film was strongly influenced by the intricate background paintings of artist Ivan Earl. But before Ivan can put a single brushstroke down of paint, he had to first do his research. Ivan Earl found a book that he used as his visual reference guide while creating the world of Sleeping Beauty. This book was a collection of illustrated manuscripts that was commissioned by Duke of Berry and was created by the Limbourg brothers. These three Dutch brothers were primarily recognized for their contributions as manuscript illuminators. Within this book, we could observe a variety of illustrations, but within this video, we're going to examine a few of them to explore the profound influence of their work and the narratives depicted within their illustrations. At the top of many pages within these manuscripts, there are zodiac signs showing the cycle of months. In this illustration specifically, we see Apollo, the Greek deity, depicted riding his chariot with the sun across the sky. Upon closer inspection of the background, we'll find a tapestry hanging from the wall, creating an illusion of spaciousness and capacity within the room. This meticulous craftsmanship serves as a highlight to the Duke's refinement and offers a glimpse into the court life, reflecting his privileged status. We could also notice that the Limbourg brothers at this point don't have a firm understanding of linear perspective, which makes the whole piece appear to be relatively flat. This doesn't take away from the overall beauty of the piece, it's just an interesting reminder to take in where the world was at this point in time when it came to painting. As we turn the page, we now find ourselves in the month of February. But we're not inside anymore observing the court life, we are now outside showing the life of the peasants in the middle of winter. Again, we can see that there isn't a very strong sense of linear perspective, but this does not stop the Limbourg brothers from using a strong sense of line. If we take a look at the sort of top middle portion of the painting, we can see a peasant and one of the farm animals carrying material on a pathway that leads to what sort of looks like a village, and this pathway creates a line guiding our eye to the top portion. Next, if we look down to the bottom left of the painting, we can find three peasants that are sitting on a bench, warming themselves next to a fire. And now they're all sort of lifting up their clothes a little bit, but two of them are lifting up their clothes so high that you could see their private areas, and you can't help but infer the way that these upper class people viewed the peasant class by depicting them this way. As we turn the page, we now find ourselves in the month of March. Again, we have the zodiac sign at the top of our page, but then the main depiction within this image is the outside of one of the Duke of Berry's many castles, looking down upon the peasant class working to the vast amount of land that he has. Now, this can be seen as a way of the Duke of Berry truly showing off the vast amounts of land that he has, as well as one of his many castles. As we look at our next piece, we find ourselves in the month of April. Now there's a lot going on within this piece. We have one of the castles in the background, and just below that we have a lake with two people in rowboats. We're kind of seen to be potentially in the middle of a forest where we have an artist recording of an event. Here we can see the betrothed couple exchanging rings in front of their parents, while there's two maidens that are kneeling down, assumed to be picking flowers. Again, we can see our artist here having a really strong sense of line in both the wall of trees that we can find on the left side of the painting, as well as the physical wall on the right side of the painting, both that are pointing directly to the castle. Even the way that the two maidens that are kneeling are in relationship to one another, it creates a line that guides you right back to the castle, truly making it seen that this castle and the amount of land that they have is vast and of huge importance, and he's really trying to show it off here. After going through this book of amazing illuminated manuscripts, it's pretty easy to see how Ivan Earl can be influenced and educated and ready to start his mission on accomplishing some amazing backgrounds that match the feel of this time period for the movie Sleeping Beauty.